Alright, Pure Cold is the best card in the game, we have confirmed. The other classes there are really bad, so we do a Warlock, we get a Popgar here. Card's fine. It's the only card that doesn't suck. I'm not sure if you're really supposed to force Sledges anymore. Trog is just so good, I think we just take Trog. This is really good with Popgar, I'd probably just take this. I'm not a big fan of Pro Drake just given all the ways that exist to steal it now, but I still probably take it over Philosophy, I guess. Is really good with the Fellfire. So there haven't been really any situations I can think of where I'm like, wow, I'm glad I have a Menace. If you're against like a Warlock that doesn't have AoE, it might be good, but other than that, it's pretty bad. I think we'll take a Drill Fist. Try to get the Executes to work. Grab a Hellfire, I guess. Grab another Hellfire, I guess. We have like too much AoE suddenly. Take a Monstrous Form, I guess. Wing Welding might be a way to actually get value out of Pro Drake. That's the one thing. But I already have so many AoEs. I don't tend to like drafting decks where it's just like pick every AoE. You can try it, I guess. Take another Pro Drake. This whole strategy I'm like kind of building into is like kind of trolling in this meta. But it's like, it's better to do a bad strategy well than to do a good strategy poorly. I would rather just have Monstrous Form and takes and get a Sludge on Wheels though. Hopefully we do that. Okay, now we get Dreadlords. So we do get rewarded for that. Take a Dark Bomb. Demonic Studies honestly is more to fish for a Dreadlord anyway. And we already have a Dreadlord, so... And a Proto, so... And for Drill Fist. Yeah, true. You can even just discount your Drill Fish, play it on turn 3. I don't know, you can try this, I guess. I don't have strong feelings either way, honestly. Before you didn't want to go Spirit Jailer because of Sludges, but we're not really going Sludges. I might still go Sludges eventually, though. I don't know. We'll keep that strategy open, I guess. This can pull the Drill Fist. That cards are just bad, I guess. Here's an Assistant. I'm not giving anything up for. I'll take a Tar Creeper over. Don't have that many actual 3s. I don't know, is Voidwalker good? I mean, I guess a Voidwalker with, like, Monstrous Form. That's not actually that good, though. Not actually that good. I'd rather have a Tar Creeper, I guess. I take this because it's a high roll for Fellwalker and stuff, right? I don't know, this is also making the deck not make any sense, but I still do it. We have a lot of spells, right? Like, I don't need more AoEs, right? Like, I have so many AoEs. I'll take a small AoE. I don't really need a big AoE. I have Venus Circle for it. Partner is potentially good too, but it's usually good to have one of these. We don't have like a Siphon or anything. I'll just grab that. Get another one of these, I guess. Chamber's kind of bad for... It's kind of bad for fatigue if we're gonna have games where fatigue's gonna like kind of matter. It's not my primary concern, but like it does kind of matter. Arcane Intellect might be better than Chamber because we have pretty much no synergy anyway. It probably is, right? There's a chance that Chaos Creation discards Furnace Fuel off the bottom. Chamber is just a net Arcane Intellect anyway, it's really slow. Ideally you'd have Sledge to hand, but we don't have any of that, so we probably just grab this. Curse of Agony, beautiful. Gorillabot, we only have like the one Furnace Fuel that makes Spellhound ever good, and our deck's gonna have a lot of cards, so like we're gonna eat the whole price the whole time. We probably just take a Gorillabot. Do you want Ram Commander? Ram Commander is good with consumption too, that's another thing. This might actually just be better. Darkmoon's not really drawing anything that I like. These things are nice, but like they're not things I particularly need in this deck right now. I think I actually like this right now. I think I can play. Because it also synergizes with the Monstrous Forms. Grab a Trolley. Another Trolley. And this would have been a really good deck to have a Holy Book. We have a lot of spells, so like Assistant will be good eventually. It just doesn't feel like we're a pure cold deck exactly. It's not like it wouldn't be a horrible thing to have. It'd be okay, but I feel like they function similarly anyway, because you just get a threat to stick and then you hit them with it. Versus, I've never had a pure cold. Do I just try it? Because like it might be more relevant than this thing, honestly. Because this thing they're both useless until late game, basically. And this one at least kills the opponent directly, which might actually be more important. I'll just try it, I guess. So I don't think I've had one yet. Where you see win rates and treasure. The only way HS Replay doesn't have that, you have to have Firestone. There's a lot of potential where it's like having Pure Cold and the Chaos Creation, like that's a lot of damage that just goes phase. So there's a lot of games we can just randomly shoot people for 14. Seems like Warlock mini set cards aren't as boosted. That's possible, I don't know. I forget what they said / what I know that they didn't say, but also I wouldn't say because I wouldn't say things I'm not supposed to say, but like I don't remember anything about like what they may or may not have changed, honestly. I don't remember what the patch notes said, because I think the patch notes said everything that they supposedly changed. But I also know that like a lot of the well, you can actually see, yeah, because it's not public, it's premium thing, unfortunately. I think it's still the case, and it's probably the case since they kind of nerfed them too. People were always super underpicking the sludge cards in Arena. Yeah, Chaos Creation only has a 58% pick rate. Like almost half of the Chaos Creations get skipped, which I don't think is right. You should be getting picked more often than not. By a lot. Its pick rate delta is really positive too. So I can show this actually. Like, dang it, we appear to be getting wrecked, chat. But yeah, its pick rate, like 58 is pretty low. Like, what's a card that has like 58% pick rate? That's as often as people pick like Son of Hodir or Wand Maker or Defile or something, or Steward of Scrolls. Like, this card should be getting picked way more than these kind of things, you know? Maybe this will eat up damage, or maybe it'll kill the next threat he plays.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
At worst, it'll deal 4 damage to his face. It's usually up against other cards. Yeah, it's like, I'm not saying you always pick it, but like 58 is pretty low. Boom! This is the point. It's not super low, but you know, the completely average card, that's not entirely true, but like a lot of this is interesting. Like Soul Shear, for example, which is a card you should almost never pick in my opinion, because the Soul Fragment synergy ruins the Shuffle synergy ruins your synergy. That card's at 38% pick rate. Like, that's a card that's like actively bad in a lot of decks. We're probably just tapping here. If he has a Chaos Creation, we still die, bro, by the way. What is my everyday job? Currently I play Hearthstone. How great we died. Am I actually dead? I'm alive, right? At 3. Yeah, isn't that a nice card to put in the game? I'm too likely to die if I play this, right? I don't know. I mean, I can't win. I just lost to Blizzard card design, right? It's like, yeah, they decided that Chaos Creation's a card they should print, so what are you gonna do? You don't know what percentage of people have no idea what they're doing. I think most people generally have an idea. Like, you can look at a card like Forge of Wills, for example, or just like, well, not that one anymore, but like cards like Wolf have like a 95% pick rate. Like, most people know that you pick cards like that, you know. I think people have there aren't that many people playing Arena that have absolutely no idea. He's almost dead. Yeah, we're just a little off though. Hopefully we just don't die, because if we don't die this turn, we probably kill him, but depends on what he does. Okay.
Give him a wolf's welcome. Blood for blood.
Alright, Pure Cold is the best card in the game, we have confirmed. I don't think people that don't know what they're doing play a lot, even if they do play, generally, you know. They'll do like 2 runs a month or something. Right, where, you know, the people that grind out at like 1 or 2 runs a day or whatever tend to have a pretty good idea what they're doing on average. I don't keep this because like we didn't really get any excavator. So like most people you face tend to play more than average, you know, in general. What's the reason Pure Cold doesn't have life still? Did the, is that one of those cards where it's a nerfed version? Because some of those cards are like nerfed versions of Kazakhstan Treasures, and maybe the Kazakhstan Treasure had lifesteal and they just decided it was OP in duels, so they removed it. I think that might have been what happened. That guy's deck was insane. Let me see what the score was actually of that one. I shouldn't have looked. You guys remember that Paladin from last run? You guys remember that fucking Paladin? You guys like when they EQ into a 100 rated barcode deck? Isn't that fun? That Warlock actually wasn't rated that high. It was pretty low actually. Higher than us, but you guys like 100 rated decks? When an 85 is considered like an extreme high roll? Just queuing into a 100 rated deck? I'm tempted to just double ram then. It's like if I do this, I have to like double trade, which is like unbelievable pain. Might be worth it though. I mean, I don't really have to double trade to be fair. If I want random, I could just not trade. Like, I'm slightly weaker to Lightning Storm, but probably not enough to justify missing the 5 right now. I forgot that was a card too. Do I use Monstrous Form or do I just give up a ram? Probably just give up another ram, right? I'm glad they felt they needed to add that Excavate in. Yeah, Excavates weren't strong enough in Arena. Not that they care about Arena, but when they make cards, but Excavate wasn't strong enough clearly, so. I was hoping I would hit Trolley Problem. Did not hit Trolley Problem. Appreciate it. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Yanko, and Weird Honey. So let me check. I didn't realize that was underrated deck. I can go like 3-3 here. It's probably better actually. You think I just like use up this debuff and just play shit and hope nothing bad happens? Or I could just like tap again. I don't even know what I'm tapping for. Well, I'm tapping for a trolley problem, honestly. I don't know, I'll go for that strategy. So I just play these. Does this pop guard? Well, it's just 2 less, so they would still cost 3. Yeah, it's just I played constructed enough that I've had that happen too, where it's like my spells cost more, and then I was just like, oh, what? My sludges still cost 3? What the fuck? Okay, so wait, he just used a frog. Do I just like YOLO this? Because I don't really have any other plays, to be honest, right? Like, I mean, I can Hellfire this board, but it's like, what am I gonna do then? It's just nothing I have really helps me. You've only drafted pop card once. Yeah, it's just I played a lot of constructed with it. This is my second pop card, maybe my third actually. I've had it. I think it's my second one only. I could be wrong though. What? I can go like Hellfire Dark Bargain and just clear that way, right? I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I think this Hellfire happens. I might not want to discard the cards I have right now. This with Monstrous Form clears. That seems pretty good, actually. Means I'm not using this on face, but it's probably better this way. Yeah, I think I like this. If we ever draw Pure Cold, like, he'll just die. We could die at any... He has 12 mana, so, like, we could die at any point, too. At this point. Welcome to Arena. We have all the games where anyone can die on any turn. But we got rid of the discount, so, like, next turn we can play Popgar, and then we'll be out of range if we just don't die right now. I can go Popgar. This gets discounted, too, right? I can go Popgar, Sludge, and Chaos Creation all at once. Are we ever getting fucking meme comboed out of existence? Cool. Ah, I played around his combo by not giving him targets. We did it, chat. Not giving him ideal targets. I mean. You might go this in Dark Bargain. You do this first. Those were cards we were happy to lose. But that's not lethal, right? Still good though. So I don't have like sludge at the bottom, right? So I just do this and play everything. The only thing is, if he has a walking fountain or walking mountain by chance, he heals 1,000,000, and then we probably still lose. But that does not do it for him. I've actually never seen this thing played before. It's funny enough.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Kind of rude of the Anixia to not let us sludge lethal him. I don't think it was possible anymore. Actually sludge lethal him. Conductivity being one of the best cards in Shaman is just hilarious. It's just objectively one of the best cards. I shouldn't talk about it because most people haven't figured it out yet. So I should just like not talk about it. But yeah. Because the more people figure that out, the more the win rate of that class is just gonna keep going up. You figured out it's destroyed you too many times? Yeah, it's like, it's just that people haven't played enough runs, because that will happen to everyone. If you've ever gotten above 3 wins, or if you've done it several times, it won't happen every run, but it's like if you do it a few times, you will get destroyed by that card at some point. It's just not everyone's played that many runs. So you might just not have encountered it yet. Really wish I didn't draw that. I don't think I have a choice.
The citadel stands strong.
I kind of wonder if you Monstrous form to be like AoE safer. I feel like you should do this. It's a little weird, but it's like, I mean, otherwise you're gonna get blown out. And this way you actually don't get blown out.
This is the best night of our lives.
The game's like, oh, you want to get like your intelligent play just blindly countered by something. There you go. How far are we off of this? Only 2 actually, so 1 more after this. We set hope. We're in a really good spot as long as we basically just need to draw anything playable next turn. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but I mean it's... Wait, this is a 50-50 lethal actually, right? This puts him to 6 exactly. Am I supposed to go for it? It's actually a pretty good play either way, right? I think you just do it. Because it's like, otherwise I kill this and it's also fine, right? Boom. You look to wait, think the game just started, and you hear this is a 50-50 lethal. Welcome to current Hearthstone Arena, where turn 6 50-50 lethals, where if we miss the 50-50, we may very well lose the game, by the way. You could keep the AoE there, the AoE summon there, but imagine they actually have Whirlwind. I mean, no one ever has Whirlwind except when you hope that they don't have Whirlwind, right? Taunt Warrior doing Taunt Warrior things. What am I supposed to do here? Do I coin Accelerator? What are the hits off of this exactly? Oh, only Gorillabot because I already drew this, right? Coin Trolley loses Hellfire, which honestly isn't that big of a loss right now, probably. So it might just be worth doing that. I probably do. Is it purely because of the new Excavate spell? Both of the Excavate spells. You're talking about like asking... By the way, you're probably pretty far behind. On YouTube, you have to make sure you're actually caught up to current time, otherwise you get pretty far behind. Because I think you're responding to something I said like 5 minutes ago. But Yeah, the reason... It's both the X-Base Cells and Shaman that make Conductivity really good. Conductivity was always very good a lot of the time. The issue was just it wasn't very consistent, right? And it's just become so much more consistent that suddenly it's actually good on average, basically. Like, really good on average. Wind chill, yeah, like, because the thing is just hitting a wind chill or whatever is... That's not what you want, but, like, it's fine, right? Like, that's a big part of it. Like, it's never bad. It's often game winning and it's never bad. Surely a mech actually lives. Because ultimately that's a lot of, like, when you're rating a card, that's what it comes down to. How often is it really good? How often is it game winning even? And how often is it bad? And it's what happened is that it was always really good a lot of the time. I would have lost automatically to Tortoise because that card was printed. Why is he not taking that damage? It used to be really good sometimes and completely useless other times, but now it's never useless and it's almost always really good. So it's gone from just being like one of the worst cards in the game to one of the best cards in the game. Not one of the worst cards in the game. Like, it was always pickable, but like it's gone from okay to just like kind of ridiculous. Do I just play this? Because like it plays this, which is like theoretically a lot of tempo, even though it doesn't really answer this. I'm probably supposed to do that next turn, right? I think I just kill this and then I do the big swing next turn. Next turn I do both of these. Next turn I do this, and then like if that doesn't, I mean that we're gonna lose our entire deck. But like we need this shit to win the game, basically.
I hardly believe it.
Is this random? This is random target, right? It could hit itself for my face. Surely it won't, right? If you want to be safer, like you could just shoot here. The odds favor us though. Fuck, we lost Pure Cold. We kind of needed that. We lost... Well, actually, the disposal assistants aren't good anymore because we don't have any way to pull them up. That was fine.
You're in my school now.
It's not fine. Ah, it's the best RNG possible, of course.
Amuse me with your tales of victory. I am only more deadly. Relax. Let's warm you up.
Okay, what are the odds I can live here? It should be possible in theory. It may not be, but... I mean, it's not that evident that we should die automatically.
Blood for blood.
It's completely safe. Just
I don't see that much point in holding anything back. At 9, it's like, I mean, we could very easily die. We could very easily not die. Yeah. Oh, wow. We didn't die. Especially with that, we didn't die. I might miss lethal. I'm gonna figure out after the fact whether I miss lethal, because at this point it doesn't matter. I may miss lethal. I don't think so though. Maybe I had a 50-50 actually. I probably just had a 50-50, right? That's probably what it was. I probably had a 50-50 lethal there.
I'm almost out of cards.
Right. So I got to test the 50-50, so I did miss lethal the previous turn.
Is my faithless steed.
Another warrior, beautiful. What's this like? I could keep this, but like in this deck, the discard cost is going to be relevant probably. We need to hit the 4 HP taunt. Oh yeah, you're right actually. Yeah, because I had to sludge that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't think I did. I don't think I did miss it then actually. Yeah.
It's completely safe.
Oh,
Just
great.
don't spill it.
So I might. I hate losing this, but otherwise I never play this. Right? It's like unfortunately I just have to. I get like no board otherwise. Like it's just the soul. The pure cold is worth less than having these guys on the board right now. Yeah, no idea Twitch Turbo still existed. They've been starting to market it a lot suddenly. Way more than they ever did before. It's always kind of weird that they had it but never marketed it, and suddenly they've started marketing it like hell. What always blew you to think about the chaos creation? That's a very. I've asked that same question this stream. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I played that deck a lot in Constructed too, and it's like the same kind of thing. It's like sometimes you've lost, and then it's just like, oh wait, my chaos creation now just OTKs them on turn 6. Oh, sorry, control deck. It's a weird thing. I actually don't think that deck is like super poorly designed, to be honest, but I know that card's still a little crazy. I actually probably just rip this, right? It's kind of important it goes to the right spot. Do I just hit this and then Chaos Creation face? Probably, right? I mean, is this just lethal? It might just be lethal. I don't want to do that. I think I just do this though. It's not quite lethal. I didn't have quite enough sludges at the bottom. One sludge off. Disaster. They already nerfed a crap ton of new cards to me, said. I didn't think about it in that context that much. What did they hit exactly? Pendant, Reflections. That was it for the mini set cards, right? They just hit the Druid cards. Druid Priest cards. Well, a lot of cards they nerfed were just not mini set cards. Some of them might have been the new set, but not mini set. I don't have a mini on board. I probably can't kill him. I'm 1 mana off currently, right? I think I do the pop card because I want to activate the Prison Breaker. I'm getting 1 Sludge Face might be better than expected anyway. Because the Ram threatens lethal, it protects us from things like that, whatever that AoE spell is called, the one that kills, deals AoE damage until something dies. And the Ram down is important. In general, I want to make the board as hard to deal with as possible so that if he doesn't armor, he dies. Oh, perfect answer. That's fun. I'm probably losing now unless I draw lethal. So do we rip Proto Drake or do we try to draw lethal? I can kill this if I don't hit it still, so we probably go for a lethal. Okay, we don't hit the lethal, but I think the Pro Drake gets dealt with. This is also, well, this isn't a tier 2, but like he might just like second excavate might deny. He probably just has the ability to kill it because obviously the Wind Fury can kill it. He might just have 2 more hard removals too. General philosophy in this game that it's like if your opponent, in that case it's effectively a 16 attack minion. Like generally speaking, you just don't want to leave up like a 16 attack minion. It's just very likely make you die immediately. Because if anything goes wrong, you will lose immediately, right? That's kind of the issue. I think we do this now. And if he has Holy Book, we'll still lose immediately, but we haven't seen his treasure, I don't think.
Let's warm you up.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
We played Hunter earlier at 0-0 that drafted 4 buzzards. Yeah. It's kind of annoying because if I drew any damage at all, I would have lethal there. But few treasures lethal there. Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, I could have destroyed. Yeah, I could have destroyed the old Drill Fist. That is true, actually. I'm going for a 1, though. On the 1, it's like you either have to hit Rock or you have to hit RNG on the other one, though. So it's only like a 1 in 5, right? Roughly. It's only like a 20% lethal, and it's a pretty bad play if you don't hit it. So. Rock and try. Oh yeah, the rush too. Yeah, okay, so it's closer to 50%. Because like the 2-drop could also give you lethal too, so yeah, it might have been correct actually. In this case, we get to do the same RNG roll this turn. If we want to. That's useless, unfortunately, right? I guess we do it now. Froggerino it is. Because I was kind of hoping we just wouldn't need to take a gamble, but... Streamer promoting gambling activities. I would never do such a thing. By the way, Prize Picks has doing new... No. Prize Picks happens to want to sponsor me, by the way, or any of these other places. I mean, I don't currently have one, so... Just saying. It's kind of because I watch like a lot of NBA channels and stuff, and like every fucking NBA channel is sponsored by some random fucking gambling website. It's kind of funny. Imagine an alternate universe where Hearthstone, the constructed tournaments never left Twitch. It blew up somehow just from being around for longer. And then they got to the point where there were a whole bunch of those other gambling websites just gambling on people's who would win like Hearthstone Grandmasters and stuff. I mean, the real problem with not like the only reason, but like the biggest reason that never happened was honestly like mismanagement of Hearthstone Grandmasters. Though is like they were very bad at storytelling, which is like a very important thing for people to actually want to follow it as a spectator, you know. They were very bad at like promoting people's journeys and stuff like that, you know, that kind of making personalities out of the Grandmasters players. Most of the Grandmasters players, people are like, who the fuck is this guy, you know? Like that was actually the biggest problem with it. I mean, I'm burying the monsters for him to stick to 1/1s. Maybe that's worth it. It might not be worth it because I'm gonna like, if I'm gonna Felwalker anyway. I mean, I'd rather shoot on my own 1/1s than shoot my own face. So there's that. Maybe I just go for the guaranteed hit again rather than gamble on this. Oh no, I could also just gamble on this. I mean, YOLO. I should hit face, please. Okay, well at least we got healing, so. Moving Grandmaster's YouTube effectively killed Hearthstone esports. Yeah, it did. They moved it back now, right? But like, also there's not much left anymore. Moving it to YouTube was effectively, they basically cashed out on it, right? They were just like, okay, I don't know how much they made, but they made however many $1 million or whatever from doing that, or hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever the deal was. And then they just, but it effectively killed it at the same time. Kind of like Ninja's streaming career, you know? I mean, his career didn't die completely, but like, he'd probably have a lot more viewers if he didn't go to Mixer, you know? It's a similar situation. I wish I could monsters form this. Seven, like it's only a 50-50. I think it's exactly a 50-50 to kill that, right? I think we just rip this way. Probably just gonna play Dreadlord next turn. And then hopefully we get a good Gem Tosser on 9. It was funny though, because like weren't the Grandmasters tournaments, they were getting like what 2,000 viewers on YouTube or something? Even this year, like they went back to Twitch, they had Twitch drops, and didn't they go up to like 20, 30,000 or something? Like it's just kind of crazy. I think it was something like that. Like they must have just thought it. Like I can't imagine. I don't know how much cash they got, so it's like you never know. But it's like it's hard to believe that whatever cash they got for doing that was worth. They probably just didn't think it would be that big a difference. I forget if this is before or after that happened, but it's like, because even like, you know, Ninja, when Ninja was getting like, I don't remember what the fuck he was getting on Twitch, but it's like, he went from like, I feel like it was like he went from like 100k on Twitch to like 20k on Mixer or something. It might have even been like 50k on Twitch to like 20k on Mixer. Like they only lost like, he lost like 60%, which is a lot, but like, they probably expect it to be like that, but they end up losing like 90% of the viewership instantly. Or more, 95%, which is like, all of a sudden that's like, hold up. He should just be dead, right?
A tactical error.
Especially with that.
Flashbulb fiend.
Actually, that's Rage is lethal. Cool.
My music will wash over you.
Steed.
They had a good commentary team. Yeah, Hearthstone's always had pretty good commentators, right?
Private Shorty reporting for duty.
It's unfortunate that they're part of the people that really suffered from what you would call the mismanagement of that whole thing. Is that like actually probably all of them have been laid off now, right? I don't know. Maybe one or two of them are still there. They probably still have the two that run the ship now, right? I guess. Like a lot of them just aren't there anymore.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
It's pretty expensive, but I can't really leave this thing there forever. Fortunately, I mean, he got a pretty... This is a useless card for him, right? He just got a disposal system.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
You'd want to be the king of a niche category? Well, it depends on if you're talking about, like... I mean, I've looked into it, because a lot of streamers did, but it's like... I've done this before on stream, but let me look at Mixer. Oh, not Mixer. Wait, what the fuck is this other one called?
Two is company.
Forget the name of it. Never tell them that I forgot the name of their platform. What's the other one? What's the new one now? It's a period, so it might, but I'd probably rather just push Kick. Yeah, Kick is that one. I'd rather wait, honestly, but it's like I just don't have any other plays right now. Like, oh yeah, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna say, like, let me look at the Hearthstone category and Kick and see how many streamers there are. Hearthstone. There's currently one streamer on Kick streaming Hearthstone with one viewer, which is probably himself. It's a random French guy. Can I not get the same RNG outcome every time? I would like variety. No Hellfire? I mean... So what, you wanted to like Hellfire or Gem Tosser? I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible idea either. I was kind of set on playing that already. We play a taunt just to make sure we don't take 1,000,000 base damage. That's not even really good for him. Yeah, that sucked. So, I probably don't die. Like, I could probably get away with playing this, but I'm not sure. I don't love any of my plays right now. I mean, it's... You kind of want to do this, because... how it works. So it's like, I wonder if you, like, maybe you double trade into this, and then you just go, like, 2 and 3. It's, like, the most natural play. It's an unfortunate RNG outcome, but... pretty unlucky to not get 3 hits on that when there's 8 shots. Appreciate Air Blender, how you doing? What does it do, by the way? If it's a fell spell, we have like no fell spells. Unfortunate. The way we get a fell spell is shuffling sludges into the deck. Wow. Great. I mean, is there any value in it? Because I can go Fellfire in the whole Battle Ram to actually push 2 and save the Hellfire, which will be good next turn. Might be worth it, because I get more spells too. I might play a Monstrous Form and just push damage actually. Wait, no, that doesn't work. This still has to trade. So it probably doesn't make any sense. Yeah, unfortunately, like, I don't think we can actually win. Even though we're, like, theoretically close. I don't know, we need to find Popgar or something. We do have a few outs, right? Popgar. Prison Breaker helps. It's like the last card he should have played out of his hand. This plays this, which is like useful. Okay, well, none of that helped him, so that helps us. So I want to go... I can go Fellfire in the whole Popgar Sludge, which puts him to 9. Unfortunately, 9 is not 8. But the second Sludge might set up lethal anyway. That's probably actually better than playing the Fellwalker, because the Fellwalker just isn't that... I feel like it's just not that relevant. So against him like this is actually more relevant. I still actually do this, right?
I'm not getting any younger.
Just more total damage phase, which is... Well, I could have played this before this, I guess that's true, yeah. Excelsi, thanks for the follow. Okay, we should be good now, unless he hits exactly the shaman one. Yeah, and that would have been pretty valuable to get that discount, but did not matter here. Pure Cold actually is insanely good. I'm gonna keep Monster's Form with Burkwool. It actually seems kind of OP. You watch a UFC fighter does gaming content. I saw like some guy on... There's a guy on YouTube who was like a former NFL quarterback that also has gotten really good success on YouTube lately. Depends. There's a lot of WWE people that stream on like, and other wrestlers that also stream on Twitch. Like the most successful guy on YouTube for wrestlers is Maven, who was like, he was a relevant wrestler like 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago at this point. If you have any kind of relevance through like past things, YouTube is an amazing platform for you. Generally. Wow, bro. This does not seem survivable for a druid. Yeah, I was gonna say. This is why this card's so good. It's like, he probably gets away with that against a lot of things, but it's like, bro, if your opponent has a Verquil, you don't get away with that shit. Like, you kind of just die. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm sure he had a nice Riastraza sitting in his hand, but... Riastraza literally inferior to this thing. You've seen Verquil steal a surprising amount of games. Yeah, it's just... If you have it on turn 1, I'm curious what the stats actually show as far as this card. But yeah, like Verquil in a good class. If you have it on turn 1, yeah, its Montgomery is insanely good. It's just like having that thing on turn 1 is like a legitimate win condition. I guess I get to automatically lose to this. I mean, I'm not going to trolley problem to kill that, so... At least that hits its own guy. Either way, like... I either have to do that or I have to eat this guy. Either way I lose the consumption, so I might as well just do this. It's just better. As opposed to like eating this guy. But I should have asked earlier. Do people, since I'm not playing music anymore because of YouTube copyright false claims, I've had the like Hearthstone thing on. Is that fine, or would people prefer there just be no music at all? Kind of curious. I could do a poll on like both Twitch and YouTube. I kind of wonder if people would prefer there just be nothing. But the fuck? So I just throw this out. So my anniversary day, apparently, yeah. The pure cold pick was clutch. It very much was, yeah. We got probably the best possible RNG there. Maybe killing his guy was better, but that was... I mean, that was the same odds as what happened. We wanted to go 4-1 split one way or the other, so... So ideally, what we just want to top deck Fellfire in the hole, right? So Fellwalker can activate it. That would be our hope. No. Venusaur counters that thing. Otherwise, unfortunately, I'm probably just templing Fellwalker. I just don't really have anything else to do. We'll see what we draw, though. There are some playable cards. Probably still has Fellwalker. What are we on this? 3 left. I mean, I can push 11 plus 6, 17. I put him to 7, but then... Does make sense. We probably just play this, right? Like, I don't know. At least theoretically protects the other trades. Realistically, if we tap, it just doesn't get better. Like, our best tap is Drill Fist, which is still probably worse than just playing that guy. You could Studies into a 7/7 though. That would be the one thing. I can tap and still play either of those, so I guess I tap first, because if I hit Fellfire in the hole, I probably want to play it. Lost a monstrous form, ouch. Presently I need things I don't have. Yeah, I don't even have spells to activate this. I can play this and I'm technically not dead on board, but... That might just be the play, unfortunately, because, like, what else am I doing? Right, like, if I do any other play... But if I play this and it doesn't die and I don't die, I actually win. Where it's like other plays, it's like I need to tap into exactly Hellfire Popcar or I have no chance. I guess Fellfire. I don't know, I think I do this. But you can't even use, like, it costs you all of your mana to do all of this stuff. Like, you probably live, but that doesn't seem like very winning of a play. Like, spending 5 mana not doing anything, how are you ever going to get a minion on board ever again? This doesn't happen, right? Like, unfortunately, we almost always die there, but it's like, I don't think there's another play, realistically.
Arise, my faithless steed.
Stop fucking drawing this in the opening. We had this thing be so good, and now it's just been the worst card in our deck suddenly. Oh, saved. Three mana for 2/3/3s and also draw 2 cards. I think it's pretty good, actually. That might actually be playable and constructed. Maybe. Don't want to go too far ahead of ourselves. I feel like I'm not supposed to care about that. Maybe I care about it now. I can monstrous form. If I had a 3-mana play, I would monstrous form and play a 3, but I don't have a good 3-mana play right now. I have to kill the totem if I... Because like one option is do this, but the other option is do this, and then it's just like I don't really know what I'm hoping for. You go like Imp Gang Boss plus... I mean this, You go Imp Gang Boss off of this, and then Monsters. Like that'd be good, but... Is it even that good? Not really. It's actually probably better than Lightning Storm here. Well, at least I can punish that. It's really needlessly greedy. I want the reach. Another excavate's nice. Especially the prison breaker, I might just want another excavate. It might be better than abyssal, because really I just want the abyssal for... It might be good for board swing, but it's nice because I can play the abyssal next turn. Yeah, go for that. It's like, it might get me actually closer to playing this. But Abyssal just always goes face, and the amount of face damage we already have is pretty valuable. Nice. Thing's already a 7/7, what the fuck? Damn. Play that next turn. I got him. Oh, it's like if he just top decks the quick draw spell, we die. Lose immediately. It was a little tougher because Pure Cold was in the opening hand, but it still won us the game. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that Pure Cold is actually like the best treasure, and anyone that says otherwise is probably uninformed. It does fit with my strategy generally. It's just 8 is so much damage, right? There's so many games where if you don't have something like a pure cold, then people just like barely survive and then they just start healing like hell. And if you have a pure cold, they just die. Very often. We've won like at least out of our 9 games, like we've won like 6 games with pure cold that we probably would have lost if we didn't have pure cold. Like the amount of value we've gotten. I can't even remember the last time I've gotten this much value out of a single card. No pure cold equals retire, basically, yeah. If you have a holy book, it might be okay too.
Let's warm you up.
So do I just give up? Give up the coin? I could tempo this. I'd rather not anyway. I think I just do this. So Philip, how you doing? 5 mana deal a third of their life total. Pretty much, I mean, close to that. Which I don't really have another play here. Problem I have now is that my hand is cards that can be useful in the future but are currently useless. Forge, so that's gonna be one of the board clears probably. It's probably tap Hellfire here, unfortunately. Can this actually draw? It could technically hit Fiendish Circle.
So long.
At least the odds of this activating just increased. Chaos Creation into Dreadlord is just like the board play. I think we just do that. Oh, I hit a different minion this time. Nice. Ah, damn. I lost the Phoenix Circle. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I found a new source of power.
I'm Justin, how you doing? At least his treasure is bad. He drew it too late. That's not a terrible treasure if you have it on curve, obviously. It's probably pretty good usually when you have it on curve. But drawing it this late, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, that's all he had there too. Makes it seem like his cards just aren't very good. So I think we do this first. Next turn I probably do, because this will cast this. I probably do both of these. The Leo Braza with the Prime sub. Shit. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, chat. It's not my birthday. I actually never did a birthday stream. My birthday was like 2 months ago. I never did a birthday stream. Should I do a birthday stream? I should probably do that actually. Maybe I should do a birthday stream like 2 months late. It's a fair enough strategy, right? I'm moving at a board.
It's completely safe. Don't feel
Surely he won't just like board clear us again, right? Now, at least because of this, we have the we have Fellspell, so we can high roll this now.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Or like tap Hellfire, Chaos Consumption. Something like that. What are the odds on this?
Getting any younger.
1 in 5, that's not great. I think we want to tap. It's actually good. I mean, it's not bad. Let's get Ibis though. I think that thing still goes off when you haven't chosen both targets. Because it had to, because you already committed that card. Huh. You took 1 extra damage there. Hopefully I don't die because of this tap, but surely not, right? Have I seen his legendary yet? Probably not. It's his first excavate. He wasted that thing. So it's like you go pure cold and then wing welding to deal 5. You would also push 3 with this. So this just doesn't help. I think I actually do that. This could be annoying. Is that Mary Monroe? How you doing? Mana. Yep, rock. Unfortunately, the problem is I probably die, don't I? I can't tap into anything. We'll tap into Prison Breaker once it's the game. Prince will probably also finds Prison Breaker once it's the game, right? The problem is if I get... Yeah, no, I can launch just the Ram and clear. It's just, if I get Gem Tosser, like, I can't lethal, right? It's the issue. Because I don't have enough mana. Wait, I do have enough mana? Prison Breaker's lethal, Gem Tosser's lethal, Furnace Fuel is also lethal. I just have to not hit Brick Wall, right? I don't know, I think I do it. Because so it's like 25%, 100% lose, but 75%. It wasn't quite 75% because you could have drawn and still missed, right? But yeah, I mean, he was. It definitely felt like he was setting up to kill us. So like, I don't think going to another turn was the play you want to do there. Because if you Furnace Fuel, I think you might have had to hit the Gem Tosser. I'm not sure, actually. I don't remember exactly what the math was. I should play a 3. Which 3 do I play? I mean, I don't play this one, right? It's between... I probably just play this. I They don't have that elemental anymore, right? The one that casts 1 AoE. So like this is actually pretty good against Shaman now. Was I supposed to kill one of the 2/3s? I don't know. Maybe I was. I want to kill the totem. I kind of do because I think I do. I don't want that thing eating the sludge here. I get punished by the 5 AoE, but that wouldn't be the worst thing that's ever happened to me today or in the last 10 minutes. Could that have just been one draw earlier? That would have made everything so much better. I could just do this a turn late, right? He hasn't. It doesn't seem like he's had Lightning Storm this whole time. I don't think. He might not have just used it, but okay. Oh, that's already active. Nice. I'm not playing the assistant again. I mean, I have to do those priorities. Unfortunately, if I already had a sludge down there, it'd already be lethal.
What is taking so long?
I probably tap, right? Like I'm probably going to. Maybe I want to eat this over this because I actually just want to make sure it doesn't get silenced randomly. I could also just random Hellfire him for no reason.
I'm not getting any younger. I must hasten.
I'd rather tap, I think, in case something I actually want to do. I want to play that. Do it like this. I know you make an argument for just ripping the Hellfire just for burn. To the turn before Walking Mountain, so like you're not gonna get lifestealed that way. You could get tidal wave to them, but that doesn't actually save him. So wait, oh no, that's one off. It actually does save him. Yeah, maybe I should have just Hellfired last turn. Because I could have given him no minions to heal off of. It might have just been the smart thing to do, actually. He has the mountain now. No mountain, at least. Oh god.
I'll write that down.
Okay, we still get there. Yeah, I should have. I didn't realize how urgently I needed to kill him. That's kind of my mistake. We get there anyway, but like I should have just I should have probably left him no board to heal off of. I forgot I was playing Constructed. I mean, I know this looks like Arena, but you're actually playing Constructed in this game now, even when you're playing Arena, so you gotta make Constructed plays. And the Constructed play is to not give him any minions to heal off of.
Furion! I must protect the wild.
Arise, my faithless steed.
Am I supposed to keep these two and just hope that it works? Slightly risky in this deck because we have so many cheap spells, but YOLO.
I have been chosen by
We got the Verquil! Damn, now it's a 50-50 already.
Send it in her name. Let's give him a wolf welcome.
Now it's a 0%. That didn't work out very well. Give her monsters from tap.
What is taking so?
I think you do actually. This is kind of me getting punished for my greedy mulligan decision.
These are due back tomorrow.
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
Unlucky roll there, but I mean we have a lot of tempos, so the Hellfire wasn't going to be particularly useful beyond just being like burn damage. You could have just used the rush to kill Akin. That makes sense, I guess. He's still really far behind. Hopefully we just draw like any playable card, basically. I guess that counts. He's not ramping, so... One thing is now they have like a Swarm of Whelps or whatever the hell it's called. So you don't automatically win if you're winning on turn 7. Alright, we got that. That makes it pretty hard for him to live, probably, hopefully. It's fine. He's probably just dead, right? He's super dead. Yes! If you're watching this on YouTube, we really just have to give it up for Pure Cold being like the actual best card I've ever drafted in my entire life. Because, we won almost every game off of this card. Like, actually. This deck, unironically, if we didn't pick the Pure Cold, probably would have gone 3. Like, we actually would have just gone like 3 and 3. It's actually insane. Like, nothing else mattered other than the Pure Cold. I mean, everything else helped. Like, Popgar. We didn't draw Popgar very much, actually. Like, Popgar's really good, but, like, we didn't actually draw very much. All the other stuff, like the trolley problems, especially helped us get there, but, like, yeah, just having Pure Cold. It was everything. Oh yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, hit all the buttons, the like button, the subscribe button, the comment button, the bell button to be notified for all future videos, all these things. 2 golden rares. At least we got a golden rare and a golden rare. Sometimes you get a golden common with this like worst possible buckets of things. At least we got 2 golden rares instead of a common and a rare when we load them. But anyway, bye bye YouTube.